working on the grind, but now it's time for some fun. Leave it all behind. Gonna hit the track and rev those engines loud. With my buddies by my side, we'll make the crowd proud. Beers and gears, it's our kind of Friday night. Drinking and working on race cars, feeling all behind. Roaring engines and cold brews, that's our recipe. For a good time with my buddies, just wait and see. We've got our tools and our trusty old truck loaded up with cases of beer running amok. We'll tinker and tune, make those engines roar. With a cold one in hand, we'll even the score. Beers and gears, it's our kind of Friday night. Drinking and working on race cars, feeling all behind. Roaring engines and cold brews, that's our recipe. For a good time with my buddies, just wait and see. We've got our tools and our trusty old truck loaded up with cases of beer running amok. We'll tinker and tune, make those engines roar, roar. With a cold one in hand, we'll even the score. Beers and gears, it's our kind of Friday night.
And we're back with Beers and Gears, Drinks and Discussions, episode 13. I'm Blade.
I'm Jonathan.
We just got done with our guest there. It was good to have him on, good knowing him.
Got some good stories going on there. Learned a little bit more than we knew. Might have gone off on tangent a few times. That's typical for me, I guess.
Just how it is.
It's all interesting conversation anyway. We learned a lot either way.
Exactly. It doesn't matter if it goes on for too long, if anything.
We weren't paying attention. No race line roulette this week.
That's true.
We're still going to give you results of the last week, but
yeah, it's an off week.
We don't get to do one this week. I didn't even realize. I thought the iPad was acting up when I was trying to get the qualifying list, but
yep, that's why when I said it was the 28th, I was like, hey, that's why.
Yeah, and I'm like, no way, you're wrong. Let me figure this out.
Yep.
Like maybe it's rain delayed or something. Like, no, it's just an off week.
Yep.
And if you know more than that, comment down below. It'd be helpful. Like if it actually did rain, and like, you know what, next week.
Yeah, some little bit of information we missed, but
they raced Rockingham in the Xfinity Series. It looked pretty exciting.
No,
I saw the highlights for the trucks. A lot of big crashes, a lot of good racing. Definitely aggressive.
Oh yeah.
Xfinity race we were watching for a little while.
Just a little bit.
A couple of while we were setting up here, and
I remember one crash, but I can't remember who or what happened.
Right. Casey Kane, or as Blade used to call him,
It's Kaheen.
Kaheen!
Yeah, I had to remember.
Yeah.
It's been
like,
so
wait,
long.
what are you trying to tell me to say here?
Right, yeah, I know.
I'm hearing from above.
Yeah.
It's Casey Kaheen.
Casey Kaheen.
That's what it was.
Took a little bit.
So I guess we'll get right into the first drink. Blade's got the honors here.
Yeah. So, back when we were at Bratfest, I remember something similar to this one here.
What do we got?
We got the Jack Daniel's Southern Peach 4.8 alcohol content.
So, yeah, that's going to be a good attempt at it. We got a new thing here. We're going to hold up a sign on how we feel about this here.
Yeah.
We're going to try it anyway.
And we can write down our thoughts as well.
Thoughts on the score on it or whatever.
Yeah, our score.
So, speaking of Bratfest, we picked up a pretty huge sponsor this year.
Yeah.
And they're actually going to be playing at Bratfest. The band Royal Bliss. They're going to sponsor a car. They are playing at Bratfest, which is a big music festival.
Yeah.
They got like 5-6 stages at the same time, different parts of the park up there at the.
Yeah, I'm excited to see them too.
Yeah.
And right after that, you're going to see them in concert.
The exact next night. So Bratfest is May 23rd. It's up in Madison.
Yeah.
It's by their big dome. I don't remember what it's called for some reason.
Couldn't tell you.
But anyway, then Royal Bliss the next night. We got tickets. Amber and I are going to see them. They're down at the Five Flag Center in Dubuque on May 24th at 7 p.m. Ratchet Jaws open up for them. It's going to be pretty cool to see them.
Yeah.
And actually be like, they sponsor me. They don't know me. They sponsor me.
I mean, heck, you might be able to see them down there as well.
Who knows? 'Cause
Yeah.
I know at Bratfest they usually hang out at the merch area a little bit.
Yep. So we might get a chance to get a
I got
high
a
with him.
picture of Neil last year. Neil's the lead singer.
Mm.
He's a pretty cool guy to talk to. I just kind of nervously went up to him, as per my usual when I talk to people that I think are cool.
Haven't met yet.
I walk up pretty like, "Hey, guy."
Yeah. Yeah.
So we got a picture of Neil.
Yeah.
He's a pretty cool guy. So we'll post somewhere on the screen
Perhaps.
a little of the Five
Yeah.
Flag Center schedule. But yeah, they're from Salt Lake City and they've only been around since '98.
Yeah, it's pretty close to what I remember.
It's really peachy.
Yeah.
Actually, it's the most peachy peach drink that we've ever had.
I'd say
And it's definitely
a good one.
a good one. Yeah, we all agree on that. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Write down your rating. We're try this out. It might be a little excessive, but don't look. You might be cheating on the test here. Okay. I'm gonna give it.
Oh. Too much effort.
They're not even gonna see this, man. Ready?
10.8. 7.5.
8. Just peachy.
Just peachy. Pretty good.
Yep. So we got a little eraser there. We're gonna try to give that up. Probably a little excessive.
Yeah.
Oh well. It's kind of fun.
A little bit of flair to
I
screw around with.
I enjoyed that peach.
Yeah, no,
drink.
that was good. I like that one.
I feel like yet again, it's probably not gonna be something I'm gonna drink 20 times in a night, but
Honestly, I would.
Yeah?
Even though it was a 7.5, I liked it a lot.
only a 7.5 for him.
Yeah.
But there's not much left now.
No,
Well, you got more than I got.
No, it's about exactly the same. It's almost an accidental.
We didn't even clink drinks this time.
Yeah, we did.
We're doomed.
No, we did.
Hey, Blade's on the board. Here's the marker, bud.
Finally, sir.
Tied with the guest.
And one behind.
Okay, I can get it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that'd be nice, huh? Just peachy, bud. Blade's on the board. How do you feel about that, Blade? You like that little game we got going on? You're catching up. You're getting there. Kind of cheated. You had practice all day, though.
That's true. That's true. But my practice was 2 feet from the can, so if I missed that, I'd be embarrassed with myself as well.
Pretty nice day today. We went down and had a steak dinner before we did this. No good? You changed your rating? No bueno?
No, because what you said.
You don't like the steak?
No, that steak was good, though.
You said no bueno.
I know.
This guy's got jokes.
Yes, I do.
Jokes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was really good. First time I've had a full meal in a while, so.
Yeah, it really good. I got
Oh, yeah.
got leftovers yet.
The first time I've had a ribeye steak at Applebee's before.
And you know what? If I knew that it was only that much, I would have definitely got like a dessert or something like that.
Honestly.
I had one more drink I wanted to try too.
Yeah.
I drank it all.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I ended up chugging up beer before we left, so.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty fun stuff. The interview, we learned quite a bit too.
Oh, yeah. It was a good time.
And it's your first time meeting Kurt too.
It's the first time meeting almost all of these.
Yeah, like I
these
said,
guys.
and it's gonna be great. You're gonna know these guys now. Well,
Yep.
you're gonna know who they look like anyway. And
Pretty
then we
much.
go to the race next well,
Like,
2
oh,
weeks.
you're that one guy. Good
2
to meet you
weeks.
again.
Like yeah. Oh, now I know what car he drives.
Yeah. No, I still don't.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited to get right into it.
I'm
We
curious
got
to see.
testing tune on Thursday. Blade's got to work.
Mm-hmm.
He won't be able to make it probably unless well,
No.
the way the weather's looking, he might not be working and I might not be racing.
I mean, I'd be very glad for myself. I'll tell you
Yeah. I really need to get a practice in. I got to work next Saturday
what.
in the morning, so I won't be able to do the Darlington testing tune next week.
Gotcha.
It's a shame. I'm really excited for it. So we'll get into our second one here.
Shortly. When do you think you're going to get the hobby stock pumping and going?
Well, we just talked to the motor builder today.
Yeah.
Yep, and he's gonna get some prices together. He's got the last bit of stuff that we need down there. I just got to make sure I got enough money to get him paid, and
Yep.
I don't want to spend any money until he's taken care
Yeah,
of.
exactly. So, are you just gonna throw your car in a shop and he's gonna get it all set up?
Well, actually, we're gonna get the parts. We're gonna have him come up. We're gonna put the motor together.
Oh, gotcha.
We're gonna
Okay.
get it broken, and then we're gonna probably get the transmission done if we have money left over. Put all of it together, put it in the car. That should be ready to go. Essentially,
That sounds good.
there's some small stuff that we're gonna need, but other than that stuff, it's all minor.
Yep. Because I always see the engine behind me taking up space, so I was wondering how that was gonna
It
go.
all takes time and money, and
Mm-hmm.
the time.
And you never have enough money.
Luckily, though, waiting has given us enough time to look over the neon. The neon was hurting pretty bad. We had a rack snap in half.
Yep.
Apparently, driving that thing like at the Coconut and Lancaster, I said I couldn't turn it very well. Now we know why.
Yeah, and that's probably why you got locked to the left that one time.
Nope, that was 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, that one sucked. I was leading that race.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we had that break, and then we had some bent bars that we had to fix. We did a couple things this year to make things right. That turns out that all valves on cylinder 4 were leaking bad.
80% loss.
80% loss
From
is
what I
like
hear.
20 pounds of compression.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's not really acceptable.
It doesn't help that you have 100 pounds of oil pressure going on
That's
right
what the
now.
gauge says.
Yeah.
Well, you warm it up, the oil thins out. You don't have that no more.
Yeah.
Now then it's more like
Yeah, well,
60-ish.
Something.
Yeah, it's a healthy number. That doesn't mean it's very fast. I hope it's fast. It deserves to be fast.
Yes, it does.
That car deserves a lot more than I gave it credit for forever. If I drove it better, if I had if I knew,
What
if I
you knew
thought the
now.
way I know
Yeah.
now. I don't want to say what I knew now, because that makes me feel like I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a big tough guy. No, I don't know anything.
No. Well,
I'm learning as much as I did the first year. We're getting there.
you learned enough to win once so far.
Twice.
Twice now, yeah?
One down at Dubuque and one at Darlington last year. Huge
That's
team
right.
effort. The team did a lot of work.
Yeah.
And we won that race with a ball joint out and a wheel bearing out.
That's crazy.
And there was a couple other things wrong with it, but it was nuts when you look down at that. And I mean, watch the video. I have it posted on YouTube. Grabbed a hold of the wheel. I'm like, maybe that's why it wasn't turning.
That's crazy. And
Yeah.
you still won with it.
Won barely, but I came down to a last lap pass. We got him down in 1 and 2, and then it was gotta maintain it down in 3 and 4, and
Yeah, that's how you did
overdrove it. Probably should have lost, but should we get the results of Raceline Roulette out of the way?
Yeah. Might as well.
We don't have a Raceline Roulette this week, but
We got the
we got the results. It'll be good enough, right?
Yeah, well, not for me.
No, Blade wants redemption.
Yeah. I won the coin flip. That was it.
Yeah, so here we go. Our winners. Neither one of us won. We had Chris Busher and Eric Jones. As we all know, Kyle Larson won. Our stage winners, Jesse Love for me and Austin Dillon for Blade.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of us won because, shocker alert, Kyle Larson wins all 3 stages.
Dang.
He dominated that race. I think he led for like 140 some laps, something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Holy.
And some people have only led that much for their entire career. I think they said Austin Dillon has only led that much in his entire career.
Man,
But hey, if you can lead the last lap, that's all the ones that matter.
pretty much.
Then we got backup winner. Obviously, they didn't win either. We got Justin Haley for me and Chase Elliott for Blade.
Yep.
We get down here. It gets a little bit more interesting here. My hard charger, I did the flip, the reverse. Corey LaJoy ends up swapping to my biggest loser, or hard charger. And he gained 3 spots. But
There's our odd right
so
there.
then Blade has a hard charger, started 30th, and we were like, oh, that's a pretty good hard charger, right?
There you go.
Just 7 underneath of mine. And he went backwards 5 spots.
That's crazy.
So I win with a gain of 3 spots.
He went back almost to the end of the pack.
Yeah. He went back to where my guy started, almost.
That's crazy.
So then we go down to the biggest loser, which I rotated up to Michael McDowell, starting 13th. He lost 17 spots. So this is the 2nd week in a row he's been my biggest loser.
Yep.
Bubba Wallace was yours. He gained 3 spots. If you'd have flipped it, we'd have tied for the biggest or for the hard charger.
I knew it.
And my guy obviously wins with a minus 17 there. And then we get down here into the wild card. I didn't get any points for wild card because AJ Allmendinger was my guy, and he lost one spot, and clearly I have to lose 17 to get points, and I already won that one, so he had to go. Well, I can't win any of those. He'd have to win a stage or win a race. Blade gets down here. He's got Ryan Blaney starting 5th. I'm like, oh, Blade's going to get a point. I feel bad for him right now. His guy stayed put. He started 5th. He ended 5th.
And he stayed there.
You know what? That's not a bad thing to do.
No, honestly.
He didn't lose and he didn't gain.
Yep.
Top 5 is a good finish.
I mean, you can't really lose much if you stay up in the top 5. So
We get to the even and odd with the coin flip.
stay with the odd.
We both ended up with odd. We've been tying a lot with that. I think all but one that we tied with.
Yeah.
And number 5, Kyle Larson won the race, so we both got a point there. So that's 3-1. Blade loses 3-1. He's looking for redemption. He's got 2 wins on the game, and I've got 4, I think.
It's up there.
It's up there, but it's all luck of the draw at this point.
Just how it is.
I just remembered we're going to thank Zach Keister gave us a Keister family racing hat there. Blade's sporting it for today. He's got if you watch this far, comment down below. Or, you comment down below. Or like it, if you like it from here.
Honestly.
Anything helps right now. They
Yep.
need to watch that, Blade.
Oh, they will.
I can cut it out, too.
That's true. You might wanna.
Fix it in post.
Yeah. That was never there. What was there? You'll never know.
It's going to go, and then
Yeah. All right.
we'll get into our second drink here.
Let's see what you give
It's
us.
kind of a bummer. This is moving so fast without race roulette in there. We would have jumped right into that.
Pretty much.
So we got our second one here. I was kind of eyeing up. It's got bright colors on it, so might as well shoot for the moon here.
Yeah.
We got Jack Daniel's Watermelon Punch.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was going to be a lime.
Nope, she's watermelon. Blade's got purple pour as always.
I always try. Oh, jeez, that's a bright
Okay, so
color.
that does tell me watermelon, but that is the brightest drink. Holy smokes.
That actually matches. It smells.
That is super
very
watermelon.
strong.
It tastes like those watermelon candies. Definitely a good one. The watermelon Laffy Taffies, remember those?
Yep.
The ones that used to have the fake seeds in them all the time?
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby, he says. Blade's going to write down his score here. I'm going to pour myself a little bit more, go back in for 2. You want some more?
You take way too long. No, I'm good.
I was letting you write, man.
I wrote.
All right.
Wait, I need to write something else down.
All right, I'll continue pouring slowly. Do-do-do-do. Uh-oh.
Oh, you thought you were going to lose it?
All right, ready?
Almost.
You first.
Number 7.
Number 7, we're right in the ballpark still.
Yep.
7.5, Watermelon.
Watermelon in spade.
That's good stuff.
Yep. I went with the Tennessee number.
Tennessee number. Huh?
Number 7.
Number 7. Old number 7.
Old
Just
number
like
7.
the old number 7 garage back there.
Yes, sir.
Ugh. I hope he gets in the dome this year. Go see him again.
Yeah, no kidding.
You're going again. Get to meet him again. It'll be fun, huh? I really like these last couple of years. We've been to a lot of big events.
Oh, yeah. It's been crazy.
I'm
Most eventful years of my life so far.
like, Blade, go to the dome with me. Huh?
Am I?
What?
What? Oh, we're there already?
Hey, Blade, we're going to Bratfest. What?
Who's a brat? Yeah. Best dang brats I've ever had.
Yeah, you said you're not going to have a brat anywhere else now, huh?
Yep. Pretty much. Unless somebody makes them as well as they do up there.
Dad makes a mean broad. You can give her a go.
Well, if it's as bad as all the other ones I've had, I'll be disappointed.
I missed. Dang it.
Nice.
I do get one re-throw at the end because you get 3. Or you get 2 and I get 1.
Well,
Huh?
choose first.
No.
Yeah. I don't know.
I can't
why.
do that to you, boy.
Yeah, you could. And would.
So, we
And
look at,
have.
so the night that we're going to see Roy Bliss up in Madison for Bratfest, you're going to be with us. We're going to go see him, and Ace Frehley is going to be there. He used to be the guitarist for Kiss. Back in the day, yeah.
Who's he playing for?
Ace Frehley.
Just himself?
Yeah. I should do that while you talk about something, Blade. Bratfest lineup, see what happens.
I got no good commentary.
No good commentary. You're doing it right now.
Just purely speculation.
Bratfest 25. I want to learn more. Exit.
Well,
Ace Frehley is the headliner.
of course.
We got bands like Madison County, Skee-Lo, Royal Bliss, Abby Spencer, Digital Underground, Mackenzie Carpenter, Michael Alexander, the Big Whiskey Band. They're there like every year. They're good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Trash Pandas.
Whoever was that one band when we walked in and it was on the far left,
Yep.
I want to know who they were. They were crazy looking.
That 80s band that we went to?
No, it was like...
Or the one that had like that skeleton
Yes.
dog or
Yes.
raccoon up there?
Yes, that
That was interesting.
yeah, those guys are crazy.
I completely agree. We walked up there and we're like, huh, this is good. Yeah. We're going to go Friday, May 23. We'll give you a whole rundown for Friday.
Yeah, might as well.
Why not?
Not all the songs, though. That go ages.
I should probably just find the stage that we're going to. Nah, whatever.
Yeah.
Long John Henry is going to be there at 11.
You can sort by stage.
I can.
Yeah.
By stage. Sort by stage. Sort by stage.
Yeah,
Okay.
just-
Okay.
yeah.
It's loading, guys. We're going to go to the grand stage, which is where Royal Bliss is going to be at, I believe. Yes. So it kicks off out there. Lousy Nuncio is a 2-man acoustic group playing rock music. They're at 12:45 to 1:15. Mad City Funk, 1:40 to 2:20. Saturday Morning Cartel.
Huh.
They're at 2:40 to 3:20. The Cattlemen, 3:40 to 4:20. Sunspot, 4:40 to 5:20. Michael Alexander Big Whiskey at 5:40 to 6:20. Royal Bliss at 6:45 to 7:30.
Dang, he's gonna be a late one.
And then Ace Frehley, 8 to 9:30.
Yeah.
So that's all on the stage that we're going to. Let's see if I can.
How early we gonna get there?
Oh, we're gonna get there early. We are gonna try to get front row for this bad boy. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be hard standing there for
You don't really only gotta show up.
6 hours.
You really only gotta show up for like 2 bands early.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you're up there for 3 hours.
They disperse pretty well.
Yeah. That's Ace Frehley right there.
1 month from now.
Yeah.
I thought that said 1 day. I was like, oh hell no.
We can't make that work.
Yeah. That ain't happening.
Easter? Yeah, that'd be a good turnout.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow. It's gonna be fun.
So do I. Not.
So that means I can't party up too much. Gotta be at the store at 8.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
No. 8 a.m. ain't that bad, but if it was like a normal day I gotta open, that'd be 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
But that happens.
How it be. That's how it is.
And we took you to your first concert, didn't we? Real concert? That's what you told us when we went to Bratfest.
Yeah, no, that was the only one. Other than the rave I went to way back in the
Rave
day.
is not a concert. That's
I mean,
a rave.
There's a lot of people.
If there ain't a live band, it's not a concert.
There's a DJ.
DJ's not a live band. That's a
No, that's scripted. That's what it is.
yeah.
Not even a band. Just scripted and he cuts. Well, everyone's different.
Probably does the same set every time.
Yeah.
Well, a band does too, but
Hmm.
I still can't get over how bright this is.
Yeah, no, it was almost neon red.
Speaking of neon red,
Yeah, not looking forward
not
to
looking
it.
forward to that. To the
Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, dabble in that. Last week was horrible. I think we were supposed to add water to it.
He never does.
I know he doesn't, but that's what somebody said when you look it up.
Yeah.
He had like a cup of water to it.
I wonder why. No. I don't know.
It probably just dilutes it enough that it's not just a vodka.
I guess, yeah. They're pansies.
Pansies.
That's why.
We don't need no stinking water.
It's either gonna suck or it's gonna suck. So it's just gonna suck. So
Yeah, we didn't get a fork this time, so how are you going to do that?
good question.
All right, how far are we in, Blake?
We are at least 25 minutes.
25 minutes. Yeah, we're kicking tail right now.
Yeah, pretty good. I mean, it's all been dead air most of it. So
No, not really dead air.
Mm.
Should we go through who won the Craftsman series today or yesterday?
sure.
That was T. Ankrum running the 18 truck series truck. Basically a car, but it's a truck body.
Yeah.
And then we go to Xfinity Series, and Jesse Love in the number 2 wins.
I heard that on the TV today.
Yeah.
Don't know why or how, but I did.
And we both picked up on like Jesse Love, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that was my pick from last week for the stage winner or whatever it was. Well, that was probably 2 weeks ago, actually. Now that I look at this, nope, Jesse Love was my stage winner. He didn't win a stage,
Yeah.
sadly. You'll have that.
Yes, you will.
What do you think of Blade?
Not too much. I think we're ready to try our third here.
Third one now. We're kicking tail getting in here. You guys are really gonna be happy with this 30-minute episode or whatever.
nice and quick. Yeah, it's going to be about 30.
Yeah,
I mean,
we get that race line related back next week. Tell us what the next one is, Blade. It's your pick.
yes,
Be responsible. 21 and older.
Too bad I'm not.
Yes, you are.
So, we, of course, have the Jack Daniels. We have the Down Home Punch.
Ooh.
The Country Cocktails. 4.8% alcohol volume by choice.
I don't think the girls are gonna kill us. It's only 8:25 right now,
Yeah.
and instead of 9:30 or whatever we're normally done by.
This one looks more peach than the last one.
It's tad more pink on the last one.
Yeah.
It's still got like that bright color, but
That one's weird.
debating my rating.
Yeah, same.
And it's not bad. That's a good one.
Mm.
What do you think, Blake? You can't tell me yet.
Pretty good.
Just north of not gooder.
It's a bit less.
Ugh.
Oops. Lowercase.
Lowercase. Oh boy, he's writing a love letter over there.
Looks like it.
So last week we did something interesting. We got a pool table.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So
It's
we
pretty
played
good.
pool until 3:30 in the morning.
Yes, you do.
That was fun. I'm gonna give it this. All right, Blade, you ready? Oh, we're tied, huh?
Yes,
I gave her a 6, the knockout punch.
Yes, sir.
Clean her off for you.
You know it.
It was a really fun podcast this week.
Yeah, not too bad.
Eventful.
Oh, it was quite eventful. The whole day was full.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun today.
From noon till, it's almost 10.
Oh, it's almost 9.
Yeah, an hour from. Hour and 33 minutes.
This guy exaggerating a little bit much. We got new lighting.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but we can tell. It feels better.
Yeah.
We got a new camera stand.
If you've watched this far, go hashtag lighting in comments. I want to see if anyone commented.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I want to see who's watching and who's not.
yeah, because anyone who just starts a video would be like, hashtag lighting. That doesn't make any sense. Yep. So,
And then compare last week's video to this week's video and tell me what you think.
yeah, and see if the lighting's any better. Or if you notice at all.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have said anything.
No, I want to see though. I want to point it out and be like, oh yeah, that is better.
That's true.
They could be like, oh, that's just horrible. You can take her all.
Okay.
I don't need any more of that.
It's a lot.
A lot more than I thought. Otherwise, I would take some.
So I was
My
going to
bad.
give you some.
My bad, guy. My bad. Wait. You got it.
No, it's still leaking out of that thing.
All right. I need another thrower, no Bob or whatever.
Yeah, you got to go get one. Oh, God. That one's going to blow out the eardrums.
No, I turned away when I said it.
That doesn't matter. Echolocation works in mysterious ways.
Echolocation?
You know how it is.
I don't know what's the right word for it, but
It's pretty close. All right, let's see it.
I just need one point. That's all I need.
Just don't worry about spilling anything. There you go.
Nothing but net, baby. That'd be 10 for me.
Yepper. Double slash. 2 away.
Oh, that show.
Oh, yeah.
Bristol and I watch that every morning.
Can't remember what the name of it was, though.
Home Improvement.
Ah.
Oh
Yep.
no.
It's been a long time.
Oh yeah. They had 8 seasons of that.
Yeah.
Got, like one more left to watch.
Makes sense. That was like the main TV show constantly for years.
Oh yeah, I watched it every night with my parents when it was every night it was on anyway.
Yep.
So we're at 30 minutes. We might as well cut it short.
Yeah.
We got really not a whole lot to talk about. It's gonna be a lot of dead air, but a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So that being said, this has been
Beers and Gears, episode 13.
I'm John.
I'm Blade. Until next time, folks.
Keep your hands at 10 too. Hey guys, don't forget to like
Comment
and subscribe
to the Beers and Gears podcast.
Come on, people!